Hola a todos, bienvenidos a la clase de español. Hello, welcome to our Spanish class. I'm Betty. Nice to meet you again. This is our second lesson, and in the last lesson, we learned about Spanish alphabet and some common greetings. Do you remember? If you do not, you can review the last video. In today's lesson, we will learn about personal pronouns, link verbs, self-introduction, indefinite and definite articles. And there are also some exercises for you to consolidate the knowledge. At the end of the lesson, I prepared a Spanish song called Rosas for you. I like this song so much and I hope you like it. Now, are you ready to start? Let's go! The first part is personal pronouns. Same as English, Spanish also have some personal pronouns, which are divided into singular and plural. Let's talk about the singular part first. I is called yo in Spanish. Yo. Yo. And you is called do. 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 And do is generally used in informal situations, such as talking with a friend or someone you're familiar with. There's also another form of you in formal situations. Usted. 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 And how can we say he? It is called él. 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 And ella is she. Ella. 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 For plural ones, we is called nosotros or nosotras. And the difference of os, os, and as, us, is to distinguish whether the word is masculine or feminine. Os, os, is masculine, and as, us, is feminine. Nosotros. Nosotros. Nosotras. Nosotras. And same as we, plural you also have situations of masculine and feminine. Vosotros. Vosotros. Vosotras. Vosotras. And they are used in informal situations. For formal situations, we need to use ustedes. 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 And they is also the same. For a group of boys, or there are both boys and girls, we would say ellos. 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 And for a group of girls, we would use ellas. 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 Now let's read them again. Yo. Yo. Do. Do. Usted. Usted. Él. Él. Ella. Ella. Nosotros. Nosotros. Nosotras. Nosotras. Vosotros. Vosotros. Vosotras. Vosotras. Ustedes. Ustedes. Ellos. Ellos. Ellas. Ellas. And maybe you're still confused about when to use do and when to use usted. Let me explain it. In general, do is often used when talking with someone you know or friends you're familiar with. It is more widely used in our daily communication. And usted is more polite by contrast. It is usually used in conversations with someone we do not know or superiors, showing more respect. It is more used in business and formal context. And for the ending os and as, actually, nouns and subjects are classified as masculine and feminine in Spanish. We can tell whether the word is masculine or feminine, male or female, by looking at the end of the word o or a. So, nosotros means we, said by male or a group of male and female, and nosotras means we, said by female, same as vosotros and vosotras. Are they clearer to you now? And the second part is link verbs. Link verbs, said, is equal to be in English, and they are usually used after personal pronouns. On the right side are the singular link verbs. Let's have a look. Soy, it's equal to I am in English. Yo soy is I am. For example, I'm Betty. Then I can say yo soy Betty. And yo here can be omitted. Soy Betty. I am Betty. And do is followed by eres. Do eres. Do eres. You are. And formal one, usted, es. Usted, es. You are. For él and ella, they are same as usted. Él es. Él es. Ella es. Ella es. He is or she is. And I'll show you some examples in the next pages. And these are plural link verbs. Nosotros somos. Nosotros somos. Nosotras somos. Nosotras somos. We are. And next one, vosotros sois. Vosotros sois. Vosotras sois. Vosotras sois. You are. And for formal ustedes, we use son. And ellos and ellas are the same. Ustedes son. Ustedes son. You are. Ellos son. Ellos son. Ellas son. Ellas son. They are. And let me show you some examples. Yo soy China. Yo soy China. I'm Chinese. Ella es María. Ella es María. She is Maria. Somos amigos. Somos amigos. We are friends. Son de España. Son de España. They are from Spain. Son estudiantes. Son estudiantes. Are you students? Now you may know more about the usage of link verbs, right? Then we can learn the next section much better. And this part is self-introduction. As the name suggests, we can introduce ourselves in Spanish briefly with some easy expressions. Let's have a look. When you arrive at a new environment or meet a new friend, people would ask, "What's your name and where are you from?" These two questions and answers we have learned in the last lesson, right? Do you remember how to say "What's your name"? They would ask you, ¿Cómo te llamas? ¿Cómo te llamas? And you can answer, Me llamo blah blah blah. Me llamo blah blah blah. Me llamo Betty. My name is Betty. And when he asks, where are you from? ¿De dónde eres? ¿De dónde eres? And you can answer, soy de blah blah blah. Soy de blah blah blah. For example, I'm from China. Soy de China. Soy de China. And how old are you is ¿Cuántos años tienes? ¿Cuántos años tienes? And to answer this question, you may say, tengo blah 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 años. Tengo blah 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 años. Tengo with a number, años. For example, I'm 19 years old, and I would say, tengo 19 años. Tengo 19 años. 19 is 19, and we will talk about numbers in the next lesson. So if you want to know more about numbers in Spanish, remember to watch my next video, okay? Let's go back to the topic. Read these sentences again. ¿Cómo te llamas? ¿Cómo te llamas? Me llamo blah blah blah. Me llamo blah blah blah. ¿De dónde eres? ¿De dónde eres? Soy de blah blah blah. Soy de blah blah blah. ¿Cuántos años tienes? ¿Cuántos años tienes? Tengo blah 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 años. Tengo blah 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 años. And when others ask you, when were you born? They would say, ¿Cuándo naciste? ¿Cuándo naciste? Then you can say, nací en blah blah blah. Nací en blah blah blah. I was born on 2000. Nací en 2000. 2000 is 2000. And when they ask, ¿Cuándo es tu cumpleaños? ¿Cuándo es tu cumpleaños? They're asking you, when is your birthday? Then you can answer, mi cumpleaños es the date, the month. For example, my birthday is on August 27, and I can say, mi cumpleaños es el 27 de agosto. Then, if someone asks you what's your job, they can ask you in two ways. ¿Qué haces? ¿Qué haces? Or, ¿cuál es tu profesión? ¿Cuál es tu profesión? And I also mentioned it last time, right? And to answer it, we may say soy with your profession. For example, I would say soy estudiante. Soy estudiante. I'm a student. Or soy profesora. Soy profesora. I'm a professor. Now let's repeat them. ¿Cuándo naciste? ¿Cuándo naciste? Nací en blah blah blah. Nací en blah blah blah. ¿Cuándo es tu cumpleaños? ¿Cuándo es tu cumpleaños? Mi cumpleaños es el blah 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 date de blah 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 month. Mi cumpleaños es el blah 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 date de blah 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 month. ¿Qué haces? ¿Qué haces? Or, ¿cuál es tu profesión? ¿Cuál es tu profesión? Soy blah blah blah. Soy blah blah blah. And sometimes you also need to introduce yourself. So in order to help you better memorize, I wrote a short example and you can refer to it and create your own introduction. Hola, me llamo Betty. Soy de China y tengo 19 años. Soy un estudiante de VVU. Soy una doctora y yo trabajo en un hospital. Hablo chino mandarín, cantonés y inglés. Y yo estudio español. Mi número de teléfono es bla bla bla. Y mi dirección de correo electrónico es bla bla bla. Hola, me llamo Betty. Soy de China y yo tengo 19 años. Soy un estudiante de VVU. Soy una doctora y yo trabajo en un hospital. Hablo chino mandarín, cantonés y inglés. Y yo estudio español. Mi número de teléfono es bla bla bla. Y mi dirección de correo electrónico es bla bla bla. Now, can you introduce yourself? You can practice it later. And this section is about indefinite and definite articles. Let's have a look at the indefinite articles first. Like English, there are differences between a and some. And it also have masculine and feminine. For instance, un is followed by masculine words and it is singular. Un. And its feminine form is una. And they mean a or an in English. For example, un coche, a car. Una naranja, an orange. Then how about their plural form? For masculine, it is unos. And for feminine, it is unas. Some. For instance, unos amigos, some friends. Unas flores, some flowers. And generally, most of the words ending in O are masculine, while most of the words ending in A are feminine. Let's see some examples. Hay una silla en el salón. Hay una silla en el salón. There's a chair in the living room. Me dio unos dulces. Me dio unos dulces. He gave me some candy. Voy a asistir a un desfile de modas hoy. Voy a asistir a una desfile de modas hoy. I'm going to a fashion show today. For definite articles, we have masculine and feminine, singular and plural too. Singular, el. It is masculine. La. It is feminine. And for plural, los. Las. They all mean the in English. For instance, el chico, the boy. Las flores, the flowers. And have a look at examples. Yo tengo el pelo largo. Yo tengo el pelo largo. I have long hair. La televisión está en la habitación. La televisión está en la habitación. The television is in the bedroom. Juego badminton todos los fines de semana. Juego badminton todos los fines de semana. I play badminton every weekend. And in order to help you better memorize what we've learned today, I prepared some exercises, and the answers were put behind so you can check them after finishing the exercise. And I also prepared a Spanish song for you. It is called Rosas. I've loved this song since I heard it for the first time, so I hope you enjoy it. Thank you for watching this video and hope you can make progress in your Spanish learning. See you next lesson. Hasta la próxima clase. Gracias. Adiós.